Chapter 1 of The Adventures of Sally. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Adventures of Sally by P.G. Wodehouse. Chapter 1. Sally Gives a Party. 1. Sally looked contentedly down the long table. She felt happy at last. Everybody was talking and laughing now, and her party, rallying after an uncertain start, was plainly the success she had hoped it would be. The first atmosphere of uncomfortable restraint, caused, she was only too well aware, by her brother Fillmore's white evening waistcoat, had worn off, and the male and female patrons of Mrs. Meecher's select boarding-house, transient and residential, were themselves again. At her end of the table the conversation had turned once more to the great vital topic of Sally's legacy and what she ought to do with it. The next best thing to having money of one's own is to dictate the spending of somebody else's, and Sally's guests were finding a good deal of satisfaction in arranging a budget for her. Rumour having put the sum at their disposal at a high figure, their suggestions had certain spaciousness. "Let me tell you," said Augustus Bartlett briskly, "what I'd do if I were you." Augustus Bartlett, who occupied an intensely subordinate position in the firm of Kahn, Morris and Brown, the Wall Street brokers, always affected a brisk, incisive style of speech, as befitted a man in close touch with the great ones of finance. "I'd sink a couple of $100,000 in some good, safe bond issue. We've just put one out which you would do well to consider, and play about with the rest. When I say play about, I mean have a flutter in anything good that crops up. Multiple Steel's worth looking at. They tell me it'll be up to 150 before next Saturday." Elsa Doland, the pretty girl with the big eyes who sat on Mr. Bartlett's left, had other views. "Buy a theatre, Sally, and put on good stuff." "And lose every bean you've got," said a mild young man with a deep voice across the table. "If I had a few $100,000," said the mild young man, "I'd put every cent of it on Benny Whistler for the heavyweight championship. I've private information that Battling Tuke has been got at and means to lie down in the 7th. "Say, listen," interrupted another voice. "Let me tell you what I'd do with 400,000. "If I had 400,000, said Elsa Doland, "I know what would be the first thing I'd do." "What's that?" asked Sally. "Pay my bill for last week, due this morning." Sally got up quickly and, flitting down the table,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?